Alright, for Sprint 1, working on the Quartz engine. First of all, I've renamed the game.cpp and .h files to quartz.cpp and .h, just to make the helper methods that I'm going to put into them later on more meaningful when they're used by a user for game code, instead of having game : window size or window name or whatever. It'll be quartz : so it'll have something to do with the engine. The other important thing that got done this sprint was cleaning up the load content folder to a very large degree, actually. So what I did, starting from the bottom up, was create manager classes that each have a set, a get, and a delete method in proper singleton format, so that the user can load a file as they should, can get a reference to it, and then at the end can unload all the content. For the moment, everything's just returning pointers. I can see some of the downsides of that, which I hadn't considered before we had class on Tuesday, but at the moment I don't really see any way around it, but I'm sure we're going to work on that later. The shader and model manager are essentially the same thing. The texture manager has a little bit of a difference. It has both set texture by file, which works exactly like the other ones. You input the file path, it gives you the shader under the key that you sent, but also has a set texture by model method that loads in a number of textures for a single model based on its name. So here we have that implementation. It's essentially the same as what was in the CPP, just a little bit of stuff that needed to link around to make it more general, make it into a method. Then I have collected all of those things into a single asset manager file, which is basically just the singleton that allows the user to get in and use the load resources over here. So the user can just use a single method with the proper arguments, and we'll have everything loaded up into the game for them. And it makes the load resources method really clean for the user, and obviously makes the load content method for me much more simple. That's all I got for this sprint.